wings they shone as night, risen up from ash and fright, seeking dawn amidst the blue, chasing dreams I once knew. Feathers charred by ancient fire, from the darkness they aspire. Silent whispers through the trees, guiding me with gentle breeze. White raven soaring.
Well, didn't time that completely right. I hope I don't sound like a chipmunk starting off the show this week. Welcome to Brindle's Vision. That was Hathery, one of our lovely DJs from Rise Radio, joined by 6 Vasco 9 with Here and Now. That was incredible. I'm so glad that you dropped that in right at the last minute so that I could open up the show today with some pumping vibes, exclaiming Here and Now. You know, normally I have a funny PSA, but none could come to mind today. So I'm going to start off with Happy Pride Month to all of the LGBTQ alphabet people. I'm one of them. And I'm here and I'm loud. So take a minute, take a second to appreciate just Pride for Life, because that's truly what it is all about, is Pride for Life. And no matter what your orientation is, you're still a human being. So love each other, love yourself, because who else is gonna if you don't? We got some amazing messages coming up today. I pulled from the Crystal Ally cards once again this week, and they got not pulling quite as many punches as last night on the messengers, but still very in your face today. But speaking of in your face, we're going to get to some music. We're going to get to the first double set of the day. We're going to open it up with Lauren BRT and Yulia Lintu with a really fun song called Electronic Supersonic. And then we're going to close up the set with Condi and Amelia, the OG herself, with Moves Like Jagger. So let's go.
Hey baby, wake up from your sleep. We have arrived onto the future, and the world has become electronic, supersonic, electronic. Hey baby, ride with me away. We doesn't have much time. My blue jean is tight, so onto my love rocket climb. Inside tank of fuel is not fuel, but love. Above us there is nothing above but the stars above.
All systems gone, prepare for down count.
5, 4, 3, 1, off blast! Fly away in my space rocket. You no need put money in my pocket. The door is closed, I just lock it. I put my spark plug in your socket.
The sun sky is bright like fire.
You and me gets higher and higher.
Out of communication fire.
Only thing can stop us is flat tire. Hey love crusader, I want to be your space invader. For you I will descend the deepest moon crater. I is more stronger than Vapor. For you is Venus, I am Mars. With you it's more richer than all the tsars. Make a wish on a shooting star. Then for you I will play on my cosmic guitar.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your belts. We has commenced our descent. I trust you will enjoy this ride as much as you enjoy this accent.
No back on earth, it's time for Dawn Splash. Into sea of eternal glory, my space crash. People have arrived for to cheer me from near and far. As I float, I open door and shout. I am the world's biggest washed up superstar.
Supersonic, electronic.
As for sure as the sun rises in the west and all the singers and poets on earth, I am the bestest. Come let put ring on Jupiter on your finger. Let like a smell around you, I will forever linger. Okay, it's time for end. No more we are singing. Let me you take back in time. I want to experience Big Bang. Long live space race. Long live Mulvania.
Oh yeah. Woo. Just shoot for the stars. If it feels right, live from my heart. If you feel like, take me away and make it okay. I swear I'll behave.
wanted control, so we waited and put on a show. Now I make it, you say I'm a kid. My ego is big, I don't give a shit. And it goes like this.
Take me by the tongue and I'll know you. Kiss me till you're drunk and I'll show you all the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger.
And I don't need to try and control you. Look into my eyes and I'll loan you with the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger.
Baby, it's hard when you feel like you're broken and scarred. Feels right, but when you're with me, I make you believe that I've got the key.
Oh, so get in the car. We can ride it wherever you want. Get inside it and you wanna steer, but I'm shifting gears. I'll take it from here. And it goes like this.
Yeah. Take me by the tongue and I'll know you. Kiss me till you're drunk and I'll show you all the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. Oh, I don't need to try to control you. Look into my eyes and I'll own you with the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves, yeah.
You wanna know how to make me smile and take control of me just for the night. If I share my secret, you're gonna have to keep it. Nobody else can see this. So watch and learn. I won't show you twice. Head to toe, ooh, baby, rub me right. But if I share my secret, you're gonna have to keep it. Nobody else can see it. Hey, 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 hey.
And it goes like this. Take me by the tongue and I'll know you. Kiss me when you're drunk and I'll show you. Jagger, move like Jagger. Move,
yeah.
like Jagger. Oh, I don't need to try to control you. Look into my eyes and I'll own you with the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves
like Jagger.
Yeah.
Man, we need to create an entire playlist that is just Condi. Because damn, that was amazing. You and Amelia both, the OG herself. Wow, thank you for sending that in. That was so fun. That was incredible. I love that song, and you guys just slayed it. It was so good. Man, we really need to start getting some patrons in here so that we can increase the loot, because 200 songs just ain't enough. Because we have so many amazing singers in Rise Radio, and just want to be able to spotlight them as much as possible. But for now, we're stuck with 200, so we'll rotate and make sure that you're heard. But fortunately, we have these replays as long as they don't get muted, because I'm not doing the disclaimer anymore. I don't care. But we got the replays. And before that, we had Electronic Supersonic with Lauren BRT and Yulia Lintu. And man, that was so fun. When I was uploading the music yesterday, I watched that and that's so perfect. That's such a fun way to open this show. Because, as we go along, sometimes the music gets a little bit, okay, that's pretty. Okay, you just slowed me down. But that was a great way to kick us off. Thank you, Lauren BRT, for continuously sending us amazing music. You are a treasure. Okay, what do I want to talk about today before I get into the actual reading? Something that came up actually just last night. I won't tell you how or who, but let's talk about assumption. And it can actually be scarier than reality. What do I mean? Where do I want to go with this? Because there's so many different ways I could go with this. But what I want to help you guys get clarity on today when it comes to assumption. There's a conversation that needs to be had. There's a decision that needs to be made. There's a question that needs to be asked. And because of the patterns that you have in recognition with a certain person, with a situation, you start to create a storyboard in your mind, assuming that you know how it's going to go based on previous experiences. And because you have all of these predetermined ideas about what this conversation could be like, you start assuming. And these assumptions create that heart pitter-patter, the one that causes you to lose your breath a little bit when you get nervous. And the fear just starts to grow and grow until you're like, oh man, I can't handle this. I know how this is going to end up, and I'm just not going to ask the question. And I'm just going to, it's better if I just suffer. Okay. I have a question for you on that one. How's that working for you? And how many times have you given yourself the permission to stay in that space, stay in that place in the mind of assumption that you know exactly how it's going to go? How many times have you allowed it to prevent you from making the right decision that's going to better you, even though it's really, really uncomfortable? Probably more times than you want to admit to me or anybody else, even yourself. But that's okay. You're human. A lot of humans do it. But don't live in assumption. Probably last year, I had the realization because, many have heard this story, but I'm going to tell it again, because back in 23, I almost lost my home. And I was being sued by the Homeowners Association because I was behind on my dues. Now, I got the notice just before Christmas, and the lawyers went on vacation for 2 weeks. So I got to sit on this for 2 weeks and mull and assume how it was going to go and how bad it was going to be, having arguments in my mind. Until one day, it just hit me. Who are you arguing with? Nobody's here. You're assuming you know how this is going to go. Who are you arguing with? That stuck with me. And just that one realization made all of the other instances, and there have been many since then, where I would start to get into my mind and assume I knew how things were going to go. And quickly, and more quickly as time went on, be like, okay, I don't have to sit in this. There's nobody here with me. I have no idea how this is going to go. I just have to give myself the patience and the courage to do what I need to do. Because otherwise, let's see, who we got next? Just so that I make sure I call out the right person. All right, otherwise, we're going to be like tectonic base is about to tell us, and stuck on that boulevard of broken dreams.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me, and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one, and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone out there will find me. Till then I walk alone. I'm walking down the line that divides me somewhere in my mind, on the borderline of the edge and where I walk alone. Read between the lines what's fucked up and everything's alright. Check my vital signs to know I'm still alive and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone, I walk alone. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone out there would find me. Till then I walk alone. Walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one and I walk alone. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone out there would find me. Till then I walk alone. Till then I walk alone. I walk alone. I walk alone.
Wow, that was incredible. Thank you, Tectonic Bass, for bringing the low to the highs. That was incredible. I love that we have more of the rich toned singers in Rise. Kind of makes this baritone feel so much safer. It's weird how we have those associations where, oh, thank God somebody else is doing it so I can feel safe about what I'm doing. Not that I don't generally, but it's just comforting so much. And I love your voice and what you do in the ad libs. You just bring your character into everything you sing, and it's just incredible. Thank you so much for sending that in. All right, let's say we hear what the cards have to say today. We're going to start off with Rose Quartz. Isn't that pretty? What a lovely way to start off the reading. A reminder to love yourself, to fall into the waters of this divine essence that we are all gifted with. Far too often, the waters of our life get dirty and we can forget how to love. We get confused by the actions of others, thinking that it is the kind of love we deserve to receive. These are lies that filling the emptiness inside like to fill. If you don't love yourself, then how will you know that you are being loved in a way that suits you? If you don't like yourself, why would others? But see, here's the thing. You can love others. And that's why you know you possess this gift from the divine. Others can see the love that you're capable of and will show you what you need to see in order to start feeling what they know is inside. But if that love has been hurt or damaged in any way by broken promises, actions of distrust and manipulation, or even loss, it's hard to get unstuck from the feelings that those caused. Rose Quartz is calling you to heal and allow yourself to feel love, know love, and fall back in love with yourself. Nobody can do it for you. It's something that you literally have to allow yourself to feel. And when you realize that you are a gift, no matter what happens in your life, and that you're worth loving, that's when everything starts to change. But there are times when things happen in life. And Kandi's going to tell us about that.
I lost a friend, like keys in a sofa, like a wallet in a backseat, like guys in summer heat. I lost a friend, like sleep on a red eye, like money on a bad bed, like time worrying about everything that hasn't happened yet. I know I'll be alright, but I'm not tonight. I'll be lying awake, counting all the mistakes I've made, replaying fights. I know I'll be alright, but I'm not tonight. I lost a friend, I lost a friend, I lost my mind, and nobody believes me. Say I know that he don't need me, 'cause he made a little too much money to be 20 and sad. And I'll be fine without him, but all I do is write about him. How the hell did I lose a friend I never had? Never had. I'm on the mend, like I'm wearing a neck brace, like I'm sleeping at my home place, like I'm pulling all the stitches out of my own face. I'm on the mend, like I'm rising a new spring, like I'm walking on a new cane, like it's been a couple days since I slipped and said something like your name. I know I'll be alright, but I'm not tonight. I'll be lying awake, counting all the mistakes I've made, replaying fights. I know I'll be alright, but I'm not tonight. I'm on the mend, yeah, I lost my mind, and nobody believes me. Say I know that he don't need me, 'cause he made a little too much money to be 20 and sad. And I'll be fine without him, but all I do is write about him. How the hell did I lose a friend I never had? I'd apologize if I thought it might make a difference or make you listen. Oh, I'd apologize if it was black and white, but life is different. Just try and listen to me now. I know I'll be alright, but I'm not tonight. I lost a friend, I lost a friend, I lost my mind, and nobody believes me. Say I know that he don't need me, 'cause he made a little too much money to be 20 and sad. And I'll be fine without him, but all I do is write about him. How the hell did I lose a friend I never had?
Condi making everybody in the chat melt with that amazing voice that he has. Wow. Thank you so much, Condi, for sharing that with us. And I could feel the pain that that brought up in the lyrics of that song. And I'm sure anybody who was listening did as well. And not a dry eye in the house, and a lot of love towards you in the chat. But yes, that was incredible and so fitting to go with the Rose Quartz message. Be a friend to yourself. It's the best friend you can have. All right, let's get back to the cards. Next up, we got Larimar. Starts off by saying, cool down. Emotions have become overheated. The soft blue stone has come to remind you to take care of yourself. The amazing part of Larimar is that it is volcanic in nature. It's created in vast amounts of heat in just the right conditions, but has been known to create an essence of calm. It's reminding you that you may not have been taking care of yourself. You've been overheated in too many ways, pushing to complete a task that is only urgent in appearance, but not emergent in reality. Or perhaps taking care of others to the level of sacrificing your own life force. Maybe there's a masculine inflamed energy that's pushing you to suck it up and deal, while the feminine inside is screaming, you need to rest and heal. Guys, men, this goes for you too. We all have both feminine and masculine energies inside us. While it's good to have the action-taking, get her done mentality, it needs to be tempered with being okay to slow down and nurture. For everyone, remember to hydrate, take a bath, or have that cry that's been buried. You'll definitely feel better afterwards. Incidentally, you already know that having a cool glass of water will make you feel better when you become overheated. Right? I mean, when you haven't had anything to drink in a while and you take that first gulp or long drink of water, tea, soda, whatever, you literally feel the sensation of the cooling in your body. And that's what Larimar is reminding you of, to take care of yourself and don't let yourself get to that point that things start to become, well, I'm going to let algorithm and, oh my gosh, I just had a mind fart. What is her name? It's in front of you, silly. What is it? Oh yeah, Alessandra _9C. I'm so sorry. Papa had a mind fart. And sometimes that's a little dangerous.
You know, that's our band. Dangerous. But one of a kind.
You're moving into my heart and a bit dangerous, but so kind to a friend, you know.
Girl did not want that song to end. Wow. Great ad libs at the end. Alessandra _9C algorithm. It's so good to see you in video. I know it's an old one, but that's all right. And I have to say just how crazy it is, how much you remind me of one of the employees that used to work for me, not only in your personality, but your looks as well. You guys could be like brothers. It's that insanely close and dangerous. Wow, that was fantastic. Thanks for sharing that with us. And it just went right into what the cards were trying to tell you, you know? Live life. Yeah, it's gonna be dangerous at times, but freaking enjoy it. Come on, let's do it. Okay, let's move on. Right as soon as I switch screens again. We're going to hear from Topaz now. Sorry for the glare. These are very large cards. Okay, I got to ask you this. You ever get tired of hearing me talk about this? Where what you believe you achieve? The words you dictate, the words you speak will dictate what you manifest. Beliefs you have about manifestation will also create or push away what you hope to achieve in your intentions. If you believe all the shiny people on social media about quick financial fixes, you might find yourself shamed on the inside that you don't have what they do. Then your intentions will get cloudy, muddy, and feel like you won't ever measure up. You know, just today, I saw where someone had shared a quote that said, broke people stay broke, trying to impress other broke people. You don't become like the people you admire. You become like the people you want to be admired by. Let that one sink in without my explaining it. Because I know that veered off course a little bit with intention, but honestly, did it? Are you misleading yourself that you need more than you do because it will make you happier? I mean, let's face it, we all want to be rich. We all have that intention. But are we acting on our intentions? And are they aligned with our beliefs? If you're sitting on the fact, literally, that you don't have enough, then you are creating more of that. When you align what you think with what you do, when it comes to your intentions, you'll start to see things shift. Remember, the brain understands what is said after every version of I am that is spoken or thought. So be careful what you think of when you feel lack. I'm never going to have enough. Well, you just gave the brain permission to put that into programming. And that's not something that you want. I don't have a coy lead in for the next song, but I'm sure that it fits somehow. We got Mish 968 and Bubba Fett 73 with a classic Doors song, Riders on the Storm.
Okay, I'm winging this. We're gonna do it then.
Riders on the storm, riders on the storm, into this house we're born, into this world we're thrown, like a dog without a bone and knocked around alone. Riders on the storm.
There's a killer on the road. His brain is squirming like a toad. Take a long holiday and let your children play.
Girl, you gotta love your man.
Gotta love your man.
Girl, you gotta love your man.
Gotta love your man.
Take him by the hand. Make him understand.
The world on you depends. Our life will never end. You gotta love your man. Love your man.
Riders on the storm.
Riders on the storm.
Riders on the storm.
Riders on the storm.
Into this house we're born. Into this well we're thrown.
Like a dog without a bone, and after right alone.
Riders on the storm.
Riders on the storm.
Riders on the storm.
Riders on the storm.
Riders on the storm. Yeah.
Ooh, that was fun. I've never done that one before. Thank you.
Riders on the Storm with Mish 968 and Bubba Fett 73. That was fantastic. What a great cover. And what a treat we got to hear Bubba Fett twice this week. I hope that we get to continue hearing him. Somebody needs to go yank his button to rise so that we can hear him on every show. That was incredible. Mish, thank you so much for sending that in. And you know what's fun about Mish is that she's a one-take gal. She don't go back. She don't care. She just does it, wings it, and moves on. And you wouldn't know it because that was, you know, I'm just going to wing it. Yeah, you're cute. Meanwhile, this old papa takes hours sometimes on a single song. Oh, that was fantastic. And actually kind of a good lead into the next card. Something fun. Emma the Dancer over in YouTube let us know that one of her cousins is actually the current drummer for The Doors. I guess they are still alive and kicking and putting out concerts and music. That's incredible. I love hearing that, and it's on her maternal grandmother's side. Thanks for sharing that, Emma. It's so cool. Small world, 6 degrees, right? Okay, speaking of degrees, let's get back to the reading. This time we're talking about fire. You know, it's probably my favorite and least favorite of all the elements. You know, like the phoenix of lore. We're born from the ashes to fly again. We have to cleanse ourselves of the debris of the past to get back to now so we can enjoy tomorrow. That was a mouthful, but true. How many hearing this feel like they're under fire or in it? That no matter what they do, what changes they make, they just can't move forward without the past rearing its ugly head. Fire has come to you today to invite you to transform your life. In order to do this, you have to recognize that you're still swimming in the ashes of the past. Habits, beliefs, thoughts, and even possessions are still there to remind you. They get carried like dead weight on your spirit, but there's a comfort there that prevents them from being burned off. Change isn't comfortable. Walking through the fire may burn, but when we truly desire change and growth, it's a process that cannot be ignored. It can't be buried beneath the ideas of a spiritual practice or forcing to just do something different. No, this is a choice to face it. Face the fire and allow yourself to be done once and for all. You know, if you wanted, you could even write down those things that you want to be done with. Take the possessions and write on them that you release the meaning behind them. Light a fire and toss the intentions in. Now, I'm not condoning a bonfire, but you get the idea. Release through the flames those things that you were done with so you can begin the new journey. It's an interesting exercise that was suggested because there have been conversations that I've wanted to have with people that just couldn't be had. And there was an element of release that I needed to have. Meanwhile, they weren't there for me to have an actual one-on-one, face-to-face release with. So what did I do? I wrote down what it was that I wanted to say, all of it, in the tone that I would have said it. And then I sat on a chair and looked in the direction of where they might be sitting if they were in the same room, and said it, read it to them. And after I was done, I burned it and released it. It is clearing. And I know that Rise has the basis of the Phoenix, which is one reason why I was ecstatic that this card came up today, because it is just a reminder of things that we can burn off. And no, it's not easy. Yes, there are spiritual practices. I don't want to put it out there or have anybody take away from that I don't believe in other spiritual practices as a means of helping. But if it's a means of ignoring, covering up, then it's literally just like throwing a new blanket over the same bed. And one other thing about Rise and Evolve and Emerge. No, I'll let Jonathan tell you.
It's just like him to wander off in the evergreen park, slowly searching for any sign of the ones he used to love.
He says he's got nothing left to live for.
He says he's got nothing left.
And is there nothing you know?
You're not alone. There's more to this, I know. You can make it out. You will live to tell.
She's just like him, spoiled, rotten, confused by the less it's been fed. She is searching for no one but herself.
Her eyes turn to green and she seems to be happy that she is here. And this time I think you'll know.
You're not alone. There is more to this, I know. You can make it out. You will live to tell.
You're not alone. There is more to this, I know.
more to love.
We're not alone. There is more to this, I know. You can make it up. You will live to tell. So tell me.
You're not alone. There is more to this, I know.
You can make it up. Make it
You will live to tell. You're not alone.
There's more to this, I know. You can make it up.
You will live to
You are not alone.
tell. You are not
You're not
alone.
alone.
Wow, Jonathan and SSTTSSS. Sorry, I forgot to plug her at the beginning of the song. You're not alone. Wow. Now, once again, bringing us a song that we're not familiar with. It's not mainstream, and just making it your own, selling it as if you wrote it, recorded it, went into a studio. Jonathan, wow. That was just wow. And what an incredible follow-up to Fire. And, you know, it was mentioned in the chat, so I'm going to mention it here about how well that song went with something that new viewers may not be aware of. When I get this show ready, I go over into my submission room in line, and I pull the songs out. I download them to my computer. I make the playlist. The next day, just before the show, is when I do my readings. So, and most of the time I forget, just because I have so much in my mind, what the songs were in the playlist. And the cards just kind of follow along with the story that you guys record and send in. So it's so amazing that this happens. And this is the 8th show so far. And every single time it has just followed right along with everything. So if you don't believe in synchronicity, here's your sign. Speaking of synchronicity, let's get back to the last card of the day for this week. And it's Phenocite. Phenocite, this is a signal that you are about to embark on a new phase of your life. Someone may have caught your eye that you knew you had to connect with. Clarity in your thoughts may have begun as you redirect the feelings that arise from memories. People you are leaving behind, something you've been doing, such as a career or a relationship, and starting something new. Or starting something completely fresh. Remember that you will carry what you learned with you. This includes all the bad habits too. So those have to be accounted for as you start something new. There is a mention about the actions of a child no longer working. Yeah. So mind those temper tantrums of frustration when learning the newer aspects of what's next. It's tempting, but you're wiser now and more able to withhold those actions from taking control. You have the power within to get through anything that comes your way. You've learned so much in this life that has told you how you don't want to live. With initiation comes the responsibility to hold yourself accountable for what you've allowed. It sounds like a scolding, but not really. Just a reminder that something bigger is waiting for you. Or you've already entered in. You can do so with your head held high. But if you haven't come out of the fire and cooled off in the cleansing waters, well, it's going to be a difficult start. But that's okay. That's okay. So many people are afraid to do what is known as shadow work or embrace the dark night of the soul. Like I mentioned earlier about just taking on a spiritual practice so that you can put things aside. If you're not doing the internal work, and holding yourself accountable, forgiving yourself for allowing all of the things in the past that cloud the present. Letting them be, letting them rest, realizing that that's not who you want to be, not who you can be, or who you're worth being. I have a 2-song set coming up. We are going to start off with, if I can remember, I can't. I have to go back to my list. We're going to start off with Miss Polyjamorous, that I continuously misspell when I do the tagging, also known as Emily Starr over in Rise, and Missy Amelia. They are bringing us a classic In Excess song, Never Tear Us Apart. And then Alan Abaz and OSJ Official dropped literally this morning after I made the playlist, but it's so good I had to include it. A little something from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But let's hear from Mizzy and Polyjamorous first.
Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart.
I was standing, you were there, two worlds collided, and they will never tear us apart.
We can live for 1,000 years, but if I hurt you, I'd make wine from your tears.
Oh, I told you, baby,
That if we could fly,
'cause we all have wings, but some of us don't know why.
I was standing, you there, two worlds colliding, and they could never, ever tear us apart.
Come with me, and you'll be
We'll begin with a spin, traveling the world of your imagination. What we'll see will defy explanation. Simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to it.
There is no life I know to compare with your imagination.
Maybe now you'll be free if you truly wish to be. If you want a real paradise, simply look around and feel it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with your imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to
If that song doesn't give you the feels, I don't know what else is going to. Wow. Alan of Oz and OSJ Official, all those ladies. Oh man, that was such a blessing and one of my all-time favorite songs. I don't know about anybody else, but whenever I've sung that on Smule, it takes me at least a half hour to stop crying while I'm trying to sing it because it just hits the heart just right. Because it's just a reminder of the pure imagination that we can all have and that we all do have to have the life that we want and enjoy it. Only we can make that happen. Thank you. And I have declared Papa on that one because that needs to go into our loop so that anybody who happens to tune in at the right time can have those same feels. So yesterday I was busy at work and got something to show you. This little ditty right here. This is my website. I am in it's not fully updated, but I have finally gotten all of my services posted onto the website. So you have the capability, if you wanted to work with me directly one-on-one and not just through the airwaves, then this is how you can reach me on my website. Looks pretty cool. And over here, you got the Evolve and Emerge on Facebook. If you wanted to join my community over there, where I host Risers in Flight every other week. This Sunday is the next call for that. And those who are already members, watch for the drop. It's free to come and observe. If you would like to become a member and be part of the conversation, there is that option as well. But both of these are completely separate from Rise Radio. So I just wanted to make sure that that got out there. And also time for us to make that go away. Talk about the schedule for the rest of the week. We got tonight coming up at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Rock Rewind with Amelia and Absolute John. And I can't wait to see how fooled we all are because we have The Masked Singer 2 coming up tonight. And that's going to be a blast of a party. And everybody has gone out of their way to try and mask their voices so that we can't guess who is singing. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Tomorrow, I'll be back here on YouTube and Twitch with Reverend Diane for Phoenix Talks. That'll be 6 p.m. Eastern. So be sure to tune in for that because we're going to talk about the new N-word. No, it's not that one. Narcissism. So that's going to be our topic for tomorrow. Then at 8 p.m. on Zeno, we will have Will Iomi with Honky Tonk Heaven. Then coming up on Friday, we got Voices on the Rise with Hathery. And this week she is featuring one of my favorite singers on Smule, Allison. And that's going to be an amazing show. I can't wait to hear more about Allison. And that's coming up at 6 p.m. And then on Saturday, 5 p.m., we have a new show making its premiere with Algorithm. And that is called Before the Hook, Raw. And to open up his first show, he wants to know what our first radio songs were. I'll have to go with the first Rise song because it was so long ago and I didn't mark the calendar. I don't remember what my first radio song was. If somebody else knows and wants to let me know, I'll please reach out because my memory, oh, there it went. And then on Sunday, we got Unplugged with Amelia at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And that's a show filled with acoustics and dedications. So we got so much going on at Rise Radio. I have so much going on at Evolve and Emerge and Brindlewolf Untriggered. It's hard to keep up, but that's okay. I love doing what I do because watching you guys rise in all ways, in your voices, in your hearts. It gets me. So, Cheeks is going to help me close up the show today. And I really loved her join. And you get to actually see her. She did video. I was so impressed. So enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you here again tomorrow, 6 p.m. Until then, love yourselves. I love you. Keep going. Only you can.
Do you believe in heaven above? Do you believe in love? Don't tell a lie, don't be false or untrue. It all comes back to you.
Open fire on my burning heart. I've never been lucky in love. My defenses are down, a kiss or a frown. I can't survive on my own.
The girl walks in and draws her name on my heart. I'll turn and run away. Every day we've all been led astray. It's hard to be lucky in love.
It gets in your eyes, it's making you cry. Don't know what to do.
Don't know what to do.
You're looking for love, calling heaven above.
Send me an angel.
Ooh, send me an angel.
Right now.
Right now. Send me an angel. Send me an angel. Right now. Right now.
Empty dreams can only disappoint in a room behind your smile.
But don't give up, and don't give up. You can be lucky in love. It gets in your eyes, it's making you cry. Don't know what
right now.